Hello, can you briefly introduce yourself?
I'm Prem. I'm Vice Chancellor for Research and Economic Development at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln.
Mm-hmm. And can you maybe elaborate a little bit more on your role as Vice Chancellor?
My position is to facilitate research and private-public partnership. I think in general, research is key to economic development.
Mm-hmm.
It takes basic research that's very critical to global competitiveness, to solving the major problems of society. But then if that research is not translated into solutions, into products, then the impact of that is not realized. So my job is not only to help our faculty to look for funding, going after grants, but then also through public-private partnerships with the companies to take that research and to increase economic development and create jobs in Nebraska.
Okay. Well, also in a news release, you mentioned earlier that the growth in research and the increase of research funding in the past decade is a result of hard work and innovative ideas of the faculty that you currently work for. Can you maybe give some examples of such innovations?
Yes. At the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, our research has grown. It's grown more than double in the last 10 years. So the most important reason for that is our talented faculty. But not only you have to have good ideas, but you also have to take those ideas and market them appropriately. So what we have put together is research infrastructure at the University of Nebraska that our staff work with faculty and make sure that their proposals are the strongest proposals, the best proposals. And then we also network with the funding agencies. And then once the money comes in, our office helps those faculty make sure that they're successful. And their results are marketed, like we put together a research report for large, major the discoveries. We actually have news release, press releases, and all that is very, very, very helpful. In Nebraska, people are more aware of the importance of research. So the other part is that if you look at the grand challenges that our society faces, food security, water security, energy, the hunger, in all of those areas, it takes not a single discipline, but it takes a multidisciplinary approach. People from life sciences, people from social sciences, people from humanities and arts. And so this is really what our office does, is what I spend a lot of time is bring together teams who then are in a much better position to address those challenges. Then we put together large grant proposals for $5 million, $10 million, and then once the money comes in, our faculty work to come up with a solution. So it's been very exciting.
Well, that sounds really good. Also, what are the next steps with regard to the research mission of the University of Nebraska?
We certainly want to continue to build on the major successes we've had. But about 2 years ago, we started thinking about building an innovation campus. Right next to the university, we used to have a state fair ground that was space was used only 10 days a year. But now we are converting that into innovation campus. And the goal is to have our researchers working shoulder to shoulder with people from companies, and then convert this research into products and into jobs. So that's our major goal right now, is to continue to build research, but also have the state of Nebraska benefit by improving economy, creating jobs, and keeping our young people right there in Nebraska.
Mm-hmm. So how does that relate to UNESCO-IHE? I mean, you've been here a couple of days now in Delft. Can you maybe elaborate a little bit more on the discussions that you've had, and also what kind of linkages can be found to kind of build on the existing kind of preliminary partnerships that were there?
So one of our goals has been, again, going back to what talked about the grand challenges that society faces. Population is increasing, water is limited. Majority of that water, 3/4 of water, is used for food production. So we had a discussion. So what should we be doing in the area of water? And I'm pleased to share the information that we launched Global Water for Food Institute. And our really goal is to address issues important to water for agriculture production through partnerships. And when we started looking around and thinking about who would be a good partner, IHE name kept coming up because it is one of the best places in the world, has a great track record. So a year and a half ago, our chancellor, our president, and I came and visited, and we were very impressed. And so we had some conversation with the rector, and I'm just pleased that he'll be coming to our conference in May. And we brought a team together, and the last 2 days have been very, very exciting. I think we have areas of mutual interest. I think that both in the research area as well as in education, and by working together, we will be stronger. We'll be to not only to address this very important problem, but also build capacity in developing countries on addressing this very, very important topic.
Okay, thank you very much.